Hello, my name is Marta Pilip. I am a realtor in a general Philadelphia area, state Pennsylvania. Today, I would like to talk about this crazy 2018 market and how to buy a house in 2018. Step number one to buying a house in 2018 is, of course, as any other years, is getting pre-approved. My advice to you, go to your local lender, your local bank, and get pre-approved through them. Also, if you're part of the credit union, go to a credit union. They can offer you sometimes a more competitive prices and more competitive percentages, interest rates. So check them out. Cannot stress enough to not go online route like Quicken Loans, for example, or any other online lender, because judging from my personal experience and my clients' experience, they do not offer as good service as your local providers do. Step number two is go to your realtor. If you do not have a realtor, then find yourself a good realtor. If you want me to make a video on how to look for a good realtor and how to find a good realtor, let me know in comments below so I can make a video for you. Step number three is making a wish list and letting your realtor your priorities. In your wish list, you have to have A, your location, B, a very comfortable price range for you. Not the price range that you got pre-approved for, because that might not necessarily mean that you're actually comfortable with paying this monthly mortgage. Maybe you want to go a little bit lower than that. So comfortable price range, location, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, is there need to be a garage or not, backyard, what type of property, a single family, are you okay with attached like a twin, or you're looking for a condo maybe. Your agent will make a list of properties that are compatible with your wish list so you can look through and pick top 3 or 5 properties. Schedule a showing, go look at the houses, and be ready to put an offer on the property that you liked the same day as the showing. 2018 is crazy competitive market, so you have to be prepared. This is the expertise of your agent. That's when they come in play. Your agent will have to suggest you on what to do in order to win this property. And you have to trust your agent because they are the professional. This is what they do on a daily basis. They know the market. They know the market trends. They know what the seller wants and they know how to win it. Gone are those days that you can get a discount on the property. The competitive market brings all the prices up. Most likely that your offer is not the only offer and you will be competing with other buyers to purchase this property. Your realtor will be a judge of that. He or she should guide you on what to do. Your agent should call the listing agent and find out, are there any offers on the property? If there are, then you definitely need to rush. Put in your offer, and it needs to be a very strong offer. Not just the price. Of course, the price is one of the major factors of choosing an offer for the sellers. But also, there's other things that your agent can suggest you on how to make your offer stronger offer than anybody else's offer. Other things, for example, as days for home inspection contingency days can also be a factor. Another thing is type of mortgage. Are you pre-approved for FHA, for conventional, or maybe for cash mortgage? This is a major factor. Talk with your agent. There are some tricks, I should say, that your agent should know and advise you on how to make your offer the best, to make it so compatible that the seller will go in and pick your offer. If your offer gets accepted, congratulations. It does not mean that you bought the house, not yet at least. It only means that you have a promise from the seller to sell you this house for this amount of price and for these conditions. You will have the contingency period if you chose to do a home inspection, and I absolutely urge every single one of you to get a home inspection, because most likely the house is the most expensive purchase of your life. So why don't get a cat in the bag? Get inspected. The at least 3 inspections that I urge to get, that I tell all my clients to get, are a home inspection, radon gas inspection. Radon gas is very highly toxic gas that can make you very sick. It brings many health complications. And the third one is wood infestation. Termites, carpenter bees. You want to make sure that there's no creatures living in the wood of your property and destroying it slowly but surely. After that, during this home inspection contingency, you should also do your research. For example, Megan's Law, look at the neighboring sex offenders. Look at the school districts. Go look at the particular school. If you have children, for example, you want to see how is the school, go to the school, do all your research online, compare it to other different schools in the neighborhood. This is the time to do as much research about this property. If there is a problem with the property, there's 3 things you can do. First thing is ask seller to repair the problem. Second way is to actually say no, refuse, walk away from the house, walk away from your offer, and your good faith deposit that you submit with your offer will be refunded back to you. You have to show a home inspection that's saying that there is a problem with the house, and that is the reason why you are walking away from the house. And the third option is you can actually get seller to compensate you for repairs. For example, there is a problem with the carpet in one bedroom, let's say. So you agree with seller that seller will give you $2,000 seller credit to change that carpet in that one bedroom. Okay. After home inspection contingency is gone, everything is good, you've negotiated with sellers, there's no further problems with the house, you also have to work with the lender by submitting all the paperwork that's needed from lender. If you're a business owner, you're going to have a big stack of papers that lender will request from you. If you are getting a mortgage, lender will request home insurance coverage for the property. So you have to find a home insurance that you like their policy, and they have to give you a paperwork that you submit to your lender prior to the settlement. After you submitted all the paperwork to the lender, you also need to lock in the rate, and that's when having a good lender in place, the local lender that cares for you, that works for you, that knows your face and you know them. That's when your lender picks up the phone, calls you and say, today is the good day to lock in the rate. What do you think? So you lock in the rate. There's another thing, because the agent will need paperwork from the lender. The paperwork is called the commitment letter, and it has an expiration date. You have to deliver the commitment letter to the sellers within some time before the settlement, and it's good 2-3 weeks before settlement that you have to deliver that letter. That letter is promising sellers that you are a qualified buyer and you are indeed getting a mortgage on the day of the settlement. After your agent delivers the commitment letter, there is one final thing to do before the settlement. Final walkthrough. Final walkthrough is you going with your agent to look at the house to make sure all the repairs are done and the house is in the same condition as it was during your showing. Not worse, not better, same condition with all the repairs done, of course. During the final walkthrough, your agent might have to take some water meter readings, other readings for the settlement, things like that. And the final walkthrough is usually done, let's say like a day before the settlement, a day or 2 days before the settlement. I don't advise you to have a final walkthrough at the day of the settlement, because per se there is something wrong with the house. You will not have enough time to fix it before the settlement. and postponing the settlement is not very convenient. You have to sign more paperwork. All the parties need to agree with that, not just seller and buyer, but the lender, the realtors, the closing company. It's too involved. Settlement is a great day. That's actually the day of you owning the house. You're getting the keys to the house and you become the owner of the property. One more thing I should mention: before the settlement, you have to call all the utility companies and transfer all the utilities to your name for the date of the settlement, because this is the first date that you become the owner of this house, and this is the day when all your utility billing cycle starts. For the settlement, you have to bring a valid photo ID. Actually, bring 2 photo IDs just in case. Bring all the paperwork that you submitted to your lender, that your lender requested, just in case, as well as the paperwork from the home insurance company, because you have to have a proof of home insurance. And for example, something it got lost somewhere in the paperwork, you would have it with you at the settlement table. At the settlement table, you will sign a lot of paperwork from mortgage saying that you will pay on time, everything is good, you are who you are, and that's when you get the key. So congratulations, you bought the house in 2018. Thank you for watching my video. Please comment below with new suggestions or any questions that you have. And if you need some help with real estate and you are located in greater Philadelphia area in state of Pennsylvania, let me know. I would be honored to help you. Thank you.